Hi, welcome to Geek Layer. I'm Misa.
I'm Tave.
And the Mace. Today's episode is about seasonal anime.
Let's start with something really important. What happened with all the cancellations? Like literally like 8 animes or so. I was literally crying for some of them.
I wasn't crying per se, but it hit me really hard and yeah, this was terrible, but these are coming back, right?
I was only watching one of the ones that got delayed, so I wasn't that sad, but I was really frustrated about the one I was watching getting cancelled, so.
Amateurs. I was waiting for ReZero, Food Wars, Fruit Basket. Like 5 or 6 of them got delayed, and without counting movies, because that's another thing. But well, let's get back to the original thing. So, we've got a new season and new animes that are coming out. The first one that I think we should talk about is The God of High School. As we all know, it's coming from a webtoon. And what are your opinions on the matter?
I really loved the webtoon even before I knew that it was going to become an anime, and I actually wanted it to become an anime because I love the art style, the characters are great, and I just really like it overall. So I'm happy that this anime is coming soon.
I just found out about it, and I saw the trailer. I really liked it. It looks really cool, and I like the music, so that's a plus for me. And I'm planning on reading the webtoon first before actually watching the anime.
I have some cross feelings about this because even though I like the plot and the idea seems really good, I don't know, there's something that I don't quite like of it coming from Webtoon. Like, I understand the creator and the art style, but I think it's different to create an anime coming from a manga than coming from a comic. I don't know. What do you think?
It may be a bit different, but I've been in Webtoon for a while and I just love their story so much and I don't have any complaints about it. It may be different, but I don't care. You do you. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, it's different, but I think there's some great stories in webtoon that it's a great idea to become an anime.
Well, for this season, we also have the Misfit of the Demon King, which has just aired the first chapter, and I've already seen it, and I found it really funny, and it's something that I'm going to stick to watch because it seems hilarious, and I think the characters are kind of relatable. What do you think about this anime?
I haven't watched the first episode, but it has been recommended to me a lot and I want to see it. It seems really interesting, although fantasy style really appeals to what I really like to watch. So I'm definitely interested in watching that soon.
I haven't watched the first episode either, but I saw the trailer and I found it really chaotic in a way. And I found it, I don't know, I'm excited to see how the story goes. And yeah, I'm just excited to watch the anime overall.
Now, we also have something called Deviate, which I'm not sure I'm pronouncing it correctly. And I think it's about zombies. I don't know. I just saw the poster and it caught my attention. Like, have you heard something about it?
I saw a quick video about it, and we don't know much about it because there's not any episodes out yet. But it seems interesting, and yeah, for the sake of it, just let us call it GB8.
I watched the trailer also, and I wasn't a big fan of it. Like, I liked the plot when I read it, but watching the trailer, it wasn't the best for me. But still, the story sounds interesting, so I'm gonna give it a chance.
I consider that to be something great in anime that there's taste for everyone and there's a lot of things you could watch. We also have an honorary mention, which is the um, Decadence. Now, Isa, would you be so kind to tell us about this anime?
Yes, well, it's about the world was attacked by something called Gadol. I think that's how you pronounce it. And there's a small percentage of people that are trying to that were able to survive Gadol, and now they are trying to move forward. And they live in this little society that tries to survive in the current conditions of the earth.
Sounds interesting. Maybe I'll give it a try as well.
To be honest, I'm going to watch it either way, so I'm not going to say I won't. Now, there are also some new seasons to animes that have been airing. I think one of the most important ones is ReZero for starters. Now, the first chapter just aired. It completely broke my heart and I really like it. And what do you think?
So I just watched the first episode like yesterday at night and I really loved it. It also broke my heart. I was so like, no, I don't know. But I'm not gonna say anything for the sake of spoilers.
I haven't watched the first season, but from what you guys have told me, it sounds really interesting, and I'm looking forward to watching it. And yeah, I hope I like it.
It's a really great adventure. It reminds me a lot of movies, kind of deja vu style, and it's really great. Now, we also have the second part of the fourth season of Sword Art Online. Now, we know this is kind of a controversial anime since some of the previous seasons are not as popular as others, but I am really hyped for this second part. The fourth season has been one of my favorite animes for a long time, and I just want to watch it. What do you think?
I think the whole controversy of this anime came from some episode in the first season, and I agree they were not the best, but I still love the anime, and I'm also super hyped to see what's coming next.
So I'm kind of new to anime, so I didn't really know much about the controversy of it, but most of my friends have told me that it's really good and that I should watch it. And I'm on season one of it. And I'm really liking it. I'm really invested in the plot. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And from what I've heard, that some seasons are bad, I think that they might make up for it with the second part of the fourth season.
Yeah, there's a lot of controversy regarding especially season two, but it's going to be an awesome ride. You're going to like it a lot, the whole thing. I think one of the things that had us the three most hyped is the first season of the fifth season of Shokuga Kinosama. What do you have to say before I start screaming all over again?
So, as you said, all three of us love this anime. We've watched it up to what we have right now. And the fact that the fifth season got delayed hit us all, especially you, and I know this because you were almost crying. But it's finally coming back, and I'm so excited because I've been waiting for this one.
It took me a long time to catch up to the episodes, and then I finally catched up, and then they delayed it.
Four
So I was really
months.
stressed.
4 months.
I'm sorry.
It took you
I'm new to
four
this. I'm not that good.
months.
I know, I know. I promise I'll get better at this. I'm gonna start watching anime faster. But I'm really excited that it's coming back. I think it's probably my favorite anime, so I'm really really hyped about it. And it's so sad to think that it's gonna end, but I'm just happy that there's gonna be like I have high expectations for the ending of it.
As you already know, I love Sukuga Kinosama. It's my second all-time favorite anime, and it hit me when it got delayed. Like I was in the floor almost crying. So, well, you already know this. I love this anime. I expect a lot from the ending. I hope it's a really good ride, and I won't continue because I'll start crying because it's the last season.
The moment it got delayed, you literally just messaged me almost crying, saying, "No, this is not fair." I was bursting out laughing and crying at the same time because I didn't want it to be delayed, but I was so fun. It was so funny that you were just crying about it.
I hate you. Now, we also have the second season of Fire Force, which we consider as an honorary mention. Mace, could you tell us a bit more about this?
So I'm aware that none of you actually, well, you have seen Fire Force, but you didn't really like it, and Isa doesn't know much about it. But I really like it. I loved the first season. I already started the second season, and for me, it's a really great anime. So we just thought it would be good to mention it.
So I watched the trailer also, and it's weirdly interesting. Tave mentioned that there was a nun yesterday, and then when I got to the part when the nun appeared, I was so confused. But still, it sounds interesting, so I'm gonna give it a chance.
I completely, well, I just don't know. It's kind of too messy, even for anime. Like, hey, I have my standards. They are quite low, but I have them.
What's anime? Just forget about your standards. I love it. I don't care. Um, well, that being said, I think this is it. That's all we have to say about the animes that are upcoming. It obviously hit us, but that's about it.
I think this is gonna be a great season because there's a lot of new ones coming out, and the ones that got delayed are restarting. So I think it's gonna be a great months that are coming. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
Now, without anything else to say, we'll go back to our geek layer.
Till next time.